The Dog's Reflection. One fine sunny day, a little dog was trotting happily through the village when he passed a butcher's shop. He licked his lips at the thought of all the delicious bones there. Just then the very kind butcher saw him, came out of the shop and threw him a bone. "Here you are, old chap," cried the kind butcher. The little dog could hardly believe his luck, grabbed the bone in his mouth and trotted home as fast as he could, wagging his little tail in delight. His way home took him over a little bridge across a big pond. Now, as he crossed the bridge, he chanced to catch sight of his reflection in the still water. It was like looking in a mirror. Greedy little dogs don't really understand mirrors, and he thought what he saw was another dog with a much bigger bone in his mouth. But it was just his reflection, after all. He thought to himself, "I'm going to have that great big bone." So he dropped his own bone over the side of the bridge and jumped right into the pond, just where he had seen his reflection. Oh dear. The pond was very, very deep, and the greedy little dog wasn't a very good swimmer, and soon he was paddling as hard as he could to reach dry land. Finally, he struggled out of the water, shook himself and stood there, thinking how sorry he was that he'd lost such a good bone. With his head down and tail between his legs, he sadly walked back home, thinking what a silly, greedy little dog he'd been. The moral of the story is that greediness can blind us to reality and lead us to lose.